As a child, he had the dream of becoming a farmer. To make it come true, Jan LANGMAAK moved to the Brandenburg region near Berlin. With his wife, he runs a herd of 250 cows. But for the past year, he's been waking with knots in his stomach. The milk he sells doesn't bring in enough money to keep the farm running.
In 2019, wholesalers and big retail food chains paid us 32 cents per liter of milk. And that comes nowhere near covering our total costs at the farm.
In Germany, milk prices have collapsed. These male calves will be sold for meat at 40 to 50 euros apiece. Just a few years ago, they sold for 3 times as much.
It's sad. We spend time with these animals. They're dear to us, and we take good care of them. And in the end, they're sold for a pittance.
Crushed by low prices, German farmers are taking to the streets more and more. They're now organized in a collective. On this night, they've gathered at Brandenburg's regional TV station. The debate is about food prices, a subject of new interest in the country.
Wertschätzung drückt sich dadurch aus, dass Preise gezahlt werden, von denen die Bauern leben können.
100 farmers turned up. A big focus of their anger? Consumers.
People don't care about food. Their next mobile phone, that's something really important to them. But when it comes to what they actually eat, they buy the most disgusting things.
Our economy is based on a free market, and politicians can't fix everything, so it's up to consumers to be aware of what they buy in supermarkets.
German consumers are among the stingiest in Europe. They spend around 11% of their income on food in supermarkets, including beverages, a third less than a French person. After all, Germany is where hard discount supermarkets were invented in the wake of World War II. 4 big brands now share 85% of business, and they fight a fierce battle, sometimes selling at less than cost. It's a deadly level of market concentration, says Martin Hofstetter of Greenpeace.
The farmers and slaughterhouses earn nothing, and the big store chains aren't earning much either. But low prices allow them to attract customers.
Greenpeace is fighting for a tax on milk and meat and a whole new agricultural policy in Germany. They say the current one is at a dead end.
The bubble we've created is about to burst. Everyone can see that large-scale industrial agriculture leads nowhere. More and more milk farms are going bust, and consumers are beginning to see that they aren't getting quality products. We have pollution from nitrates and ammonia. The greenhouse gas effects are increasing, and animals are being abused.
A recent study suggests German consumers know that prices are too low, but are they ready to spend more? In this Berlin market, opinion is divided.
Some consumers can afford the best and don't even look at the prices. But for those who can't, they obviously have to go for what's cheapest.
If you go around Europe or the rest of the world, food products are more expensive, and you ask yourself how that can be. But at the same time, I am happy about the situation in Germany.
But the farmers aren't giving up. For Jan LANGMAAK and his neighbor, an organic farmer, consumers will have to accept a rise in prices. It's one of the main goals of their movement.
We're talking about milk, bread and meat, even fruit and vegetables. If all that cost 20% more, all our problems would be solved.
And no more farmers in the streets.
The farmers would stop demonstrating if consumers spent 14% of their income instead of 11% on food. That's about 30 to 40 euros more a month. I'm sure nobody would complain.
In the meantime, the farmers are ready to keep demonstrating. Their collective was only created in October, but now has more than 100,000 members, a level of mobilization never before seen in German agriculture.